Hello Viet TV. Today's segment is about Reverend Hyeon Lim, a Korean-Canadian pastor who has been detained by the North Korean government since February 2015. On January 31st, 2015, he entered North Korea through China to visit the northeastern city of Hyeon. Reverend Lim is a pastor at the Light Korean Presbyterian Church in Mississauga with a congregation of 3,000. Pastor Lim has frequently visited North Korea for humanitarian missions since 1997. In December 2015, he was prosecuted to a life of hard labor in a prison camp. I would like to introduce you Mr. Daniel Lee, President of the Korean-Canadian Cultural Association, who will be sharing with the Viet TV viewer about Pastor Lim's story. Welcome, Daniel. Can you please introduce yourself to the Viet TV audience?
Oh, thank you, Lee. All the Viet TV viewers, hello. Xin chào. My name is Daniel Lee. I'm the president of Korean-Canadian Cultural Association in Greater Toronto area. I'm a pharmacist as a profession. I have come to Canada with my parents in 1981, so over 35 years ago. And I believe that we live in a country where it's beautiful and very multicultural. And I thank you for inviting me to this great interview.
Thank you, Daniel. Can you please tell us why Reverend Lim was detained by the North Korean government and what was he charged with?
He was charged with working against the state, where we believe that he was doing his belief. He was promoting God, and I believe that the state took that as being against the state, and he was charged with treason.
What was your reaction when you first heard that Pastor Lim was detained?
First reaction was very sad, depressed. The feeling that at that time it cannot be expressed because I felt for the family. I believe that the first thing I think we should, as a human, is to see that the family being split is very harsh, and I felt for them very strongly, and I believe that the entire community was sad and depressed with the actual charge that the North Koreans have accused of Pastor Lim.
According to prosecutor at Reverend Lim's trial, they argued that he entered Korea many times. What was different about this visit, and was he aware of any risk?
The difference was that he traveled before the old regime, but this time there was a change of power in the North Korea. It was conceded to the Kim Jong-un government, and he felt a little bit uneasy of entering, but he felt very strong that he needed to go and help the North Korean people.
What are the conditions inside of the prison camp where Pastor Lim was detained? And can you please tell us what type of labor he's enduring in this prison camp?
We don't have direct information from Canadian government, but according to the CNN report, we believe that he's celled himself. He's not congregated with other prisoners, and he's working hard labor. I believe he was working 8 hours, 6 days a week, and he was planting orchards.
Have you been in touch with his family, and are they involved with this campaign?
For last 8 months, I felt that there was a strong movement from the church and from the family, but they wanted to keep it quiet because it is a family matter, and we trusted and we felt that they should be left alone to work very rigorously to get the Reverend Lim released. But about a month ago, we had a request from the church to help them to get more signature for the petition, petitioning the Canadian government to act quickly so that Pastor Lim can be released and can join the family in Canada. Yes.
The KCCA is a member of the Canadian Multicultural Councils of Asians in Ontario. Have you engaged the other members of CMC, and what are they doing to help your cause?
Excellent question, Lee. I'm very thankful for the council. We have approached them many times, and they're very helpful, and they have embraced the idea of helping the Pastor Lim. We are working together to get more signatures for the petition. We have so far roughly about 85,000 signatures signed. Our goal is to reach 100,000, and with the help of CMC, we are hoping to reach that very quickly.
Okay. And what are you planning to do with these signatures?
We're going to be presenting the signature petition to the Canadian government to make sure that Pastor Lim is returned to Canada and returned to his family as soon as possible.
Okay. According to sources, the Canadian government has been waging an aggressive campaign to release the pastor. There were 2 delegations of the Canadian Embassy in Seoul who had secret meetings with the North Koreans after Thanksgiving. And in your opinion, what else should the Trudeau government be doing? And are they doing enough to help with Pastor Lim's release?
We are very thankful with the Canadian government. I believe they are working very hard to get Pastor Lim released. We got their information regarding the health of Pastor Lim, which is very thankful, because we were very worried that he was sick because he has a chronic condition that he needs to be treated as well. So we felt that by having the Canadian government visit, we were reassured that his health was good. Yes.
According to the United Nations, North Korea has one of the worst human rights records in the world. Is this the first time that a Korean Canadian has been detained and prosecuted?
That far, I'm not too sure. However, that this has been one of the unique situations where a Korean Canadian pastor has been detained.
How can the VIT TV viewers help Pastor Lim?
VIT TV viewers can sign the petition. We have petition requests online and also on Twitter and Facebook as well, and hoping that the many Vietnamese community could help us out and signing more petition.
Okay. Now, is there anything else that you would like to share with our viewers?
I'm hoping that this is a start of a good relationship between our 2 communities, the Vietnamese community and the Korean communities. I think moving forward, we can help each other to better live in a society that we call home, which is very multicultural, is Canadian.
On behalf of everyone at VIT TV, we would like to thank Daniel for joining and sharing the story about Pastor Lim. We encourage our viewers to share the story with their friends and their families and to sign that petition that Daniel Lee has mentioned. For now, we will pray for a safe return home to Canada. Kamsahamnida. Gamon.